So, I got on a pretty bad Norm Macdonald kick for a little bit, or a good Norm Macdonald kick, whatever. Yeah. So, I decided I had some music that I was goofing around with, and one of his jokes jumped in my head. So I don't know. I was gonna see if it landed. Which, if you're familiar with Norm Macdonald, if you like it, you'll love it. If you don't, you won't. And just like Norm, here it is. So something kind of interesting happened to me the other day. I met my neighbor. And if any of y'all know me, I'm a very neighborly kind of person. So I walked up and I knocked on his door. I said, "Hi, my name is Bob." And I play music, and sometimes it entertains people. But anyways, enough about me. How about you? And he says, my name is Randy. And I am a professor of logic down here at the University of Science. It's a very prestigious place. And I said, logic? Now, I've never heard tell of that. So I said, please tell me all that you know. Cause I wanna feed my soul. And I don't wanna do it alone. So, please tell me all you know. Well, he says, logic, you see this syllogistic something, I don't know, it's easier if I just give you an example. And I'm like, well, all right. And he says, let me ask you a question. I said, okay. Do you own a doghouse? And I said, yes. And he said, well, then I think you probably have a dog. And I said, yes. And he says, well, if you have a doghouse and you have a dog, I guess you have a family. And I said, well, yes, I do. So you have a wife and you have some kids. And I said, yes. And he says, well, that means that you must be a heterosexual man. And I said, well, yes, well, mostly, but yes. He said, you see, now, just because I asked you if you had a doghouse, I figured out that you are a heterosexual man. I said, man, that's logic? And he said, yes. Well, that's very interesting. Nice to meet you, Randy. Maybe we should get together sometime and have some chicken. So please tell me all that you know. Cause I need to feed my soul. And I don't want to do it alone. So won't you please tell me what you know. So now I'm waiting down at the bus stop, and there's this guy named Mike. Well, for this joke, his name is Mike. And he lights him up a cigarette, and he says, you know, the bus always comes as soon as you light a cigarette. And Mike smokes the whole damn cigarette, and the bus didn't come. And I said, well, there goes that logic, right? And he says, well, what's new with you? And I said, you know, I met my neighbor the other day, and he's a professor of logic. And Mike says, logic? What's logic? And I said, well, it's just something. Well, it's better if I just ask you a question, okay? And Mike says, all right. I said, now, do you own a doghouse? And he says, no. And I said, oh, you're gay. 'cause I need to feed my soul, and I don't wanna do it alone. So please, I want you to tell me what you know. Again, that was Norm MacDonald. That was not me. I just put music to it.